Chloe Demers, Say the Victor. Well, how's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video with your older than average YouTuber going over new releases she would have possibly bought if she wasn't on a no-buy. Just because I'm on a no-buy doesn't mean that I'm not nosy and curious and want to see what's out there. So if that's what you're into too, you're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. All right, everybody ready for some new releases? I know I am. So glasses on. This is a short week. There's a few gorgeous things to look at, a few gorgeous sneak peeks, and some of my favorite items. It might be a small amount of things, but it's a lot of great things. So we're going to start off with something that came out on Tuesday. Here's the cover. This is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Royal Europe palette, and then here's the color story, which is fantastic. And zooming in, I can see beautiful imprints of crowns, scepter tops, jewels, palaces. It's pretty gorgeous, and it's a good mix of colors. You've got some blues, some tealy greens, some purple, raspberry, some neutrally type shades. It's a nice palette. I think you could do a lot of looks with this. You can mix it and match it with the other Nomad palettes, and yeah, you can go from like a day to a night to a rave, I think, with this one. It's really beautiful. So the color story has 10 luxurious mattes. They're all in opulent jewel tones of amber, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, and ruby. And then this palette is highlighted by 5 dazzling new multi-chromes that add a spectacular ornate touch. They do look mighty shimmery, especially and shiny, especially the one called Bleu de France, which is right in the middle of the bottom, that shiny one. Ooh, and then the one next to it, St. Edward's Crown, stunning. So again, it came out on Tuesday. It's $57 US, and they did release the multi-chromes separately. They didn't the mattes, but they did the multi-chromes. They're $12 each, which I think is really good for multi-chromes. And it's not a limited edition palette, which is I'm really excited about. So next year it could be Year of Nomad, because it has been a hot minute since I have bought anything new from Nomad. They're one of my favorite brands, but they always seem to last year to hit the no-buy pockets, and I'm in a no-buy now. But anyways, this is a wonderful palette. As soon as it was released, or the full palette was released, my page on YouTube, it was tons and tons of people showcasing this palette. So if you want to see how it works, there are a lot of people out there who are lucky enough to get PR and have made some beautiful looks, including Carrie K, who I quite like. So next up, let's jump to a couple things that are not eyeshadows and things that I love. I have an obsession with pressed powders, setting powders. I love them. So this one here is the newest one from Laura Mercier. Thank you very much, Trend Mood, for the heads up. This one is coming out on April 1st. It's going to be $48, and it comes in 4 shades. Now, at the time, I don't know if this was just all the photos they had. It looked like there was only 1 or 2 photos showing the lightest of shades. 4 shades isn't a lot in a pressed finishing powder, but it's a powder. So there we go. I know she's really known for her loose powders. I did have a sample of her loose powder, and I really quite enjoyed it. She definitely does more makeup for older skin, which that's me. So I'd be pretty tempted to test out this powder. They have a photo here. This is just one of the few photos that I found. They kind of do a before showing the skin with nothing on it. And these are apparently not retouched. And I zoomed in, and they actually look like they haven't been retouched. Or if they did, it was very, very lightly. So the second one is showing after with just their foundation, and then the third one is a foundation with this flawless powder, and it looks really, really nice. Again, like I said, I'm obsessed with the powder. Would I normally pay $48 for one? Probably not, but maybe once I've used all my powders, if I'm looking for one, maybe I might give that one a go. Though I have to admit my ZZ one is my favorite pressed powder, but you never know. So again, this is April 1st on their website, and it should be at Sephora as well, if not on the same day, within a couple days. So next up, here's another one. This one is coming out on Sunday, so April 1st and 2nd. We got a couple releases going on there. This is from Sugar Drizzle Polish, and check this bad boy out. Look at that packaging. Isn't that amazing? This is for a waterproof black liquid eyeliner. They're mermaid waterproof black liquid liner. It has a felt tip applicator, and they're $12 each. When my no buy is done, I know I will buy some more from Sugar Drizzle Polish. They are one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. They make the blingiest of bling. I would probably throw one of those in. I love trying out black eyeliners. And I know some people like the brush tips better, but I like the felt tips better because I find that I fray the brush tips so badly. But again, this is out on Sunday. It's noon Eastern Standard Time, so that would be 9 a.m. West time, and $12 each, US of course. And there you go. So if you've been wanting to get something from Sugar Drizzle, maybe throw one of those in if you're looking for an eyeliner as well. Alrighty, so now I've got a couple sneak peeks and one more eyeshadow palette. So let's do the eyeshadow palettes and then do the sneak peeks. One sneak peek I have a little bit of information on, and one I have zero information on, but it was Temptation brand. All right, so let's do this one first. Look at this picture here. This is from Melt Cosmetics. This looks really fun. This color story looks nice. You can get a nice sunsetty eye. You've got these nice beautiful blues. This is a nice palette. So they're calling it the Electric Trip eyeshadow palette. And it's this 420, so I'm guessing this will be on April 20th release. Is we take you on a trip. Welcome to our bright, lucid dream. Immerse yourself in the psychedelic colors of the new Electric Trip palette. Creamy chromes and true vivid mattes. I guess it's supposed to say, let it show you what's hidden in your mind. There we go. You know, sometimes when you take the picture, sometimes your phone has weird little things, and it did that. It did that, and I didn't notice, but there we go. So this is from Melt Cosmetics. I did first hear about this on Teresa Mulhern's Instagram, and then I went straight to Melt to take a look and grab a photo. This looks really, really pretty. I know some people are, I think, maybe over the 420 thing. I don't partake myself, but I think the cover is pretty groovy and the inside looks really nice. So if I was going to buy, would I buy this? I love Melt. I love their quality, and I quite like this color story. I think I definitely would look at it at Sephora and see what it looked like in person. The photos do look very vivid, and if it looked as good in person, I probably would want to pick that up, because like I said, I'm a big Melt Cosmetics fan. They're not crazy releasers. They don't release every 5 minutes. I think they really think through their releases, which I really appreciate. So again, $4.20, the Electric Trip eyeshadow palette by Melt Cosmetics. Alrighty, so now the first sneak peek here. This is all I got, and they didn't do a lot of information except for they couldn't wait to show us the packaging, and here it is. This is from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, and it's their Into the Night palette. Their packaging is pretty consistent. That is kind of their vibe. And yeah, it's nice. So I cannot wait to see more. Like I said, I have just one palette that I was gifted, and I love it so much that they're definitely a brand I'd like to try again. Though I probably would wait for a sale though. We're gonna go with that. Alrighty, so last up we have one more sneak peek, and this here is there was supposed to be one more that I had hoped the final color would be shown by the time I was ready to film this. It wasn't, so we're just going to have 14 out of the 15 shades here for you to look at. But this is from Saint Angel Sinners. They are a little indie brand that did what looked like to be some very beautiful palettes last year. Again, no buy a lot of last year, but they're a brand that I've been looking at. Their color stories look really nice. I believe they're just on Etsy. I'm not sure if she was going to get her own website. I thought she was working on that. And yeah, so this is a very pretty color story. This reminds me, okay, so this one would have done really well in last week's new release. It has a very springy vibe, and this is also a collab palette. So this is a collab with Fairy Light, and it is, Sophia is the creator, and she has everything with a kind of fairy look to it. There's even a contest going on to win one of the palettes. But yeah, so yeah, this is a creator I need to look in. I went and I followed, but I need to go have some time to go and check out some of her content. But anyways, this is it's the A Fairy's Tale Saint Angel Sinners Cosmetics X Fairy Light and Sophia Sadie. There we go. I was trying to find her last name. There it is, Sophia Sadie. I did, so this picture will be from the contest, but there is a little picture of a cover there. I'm not sure if that is going to be exactly the cover. I think so. But yeah, this color story looks really, really nice. It was the shade Elemental, of course, the darker green shade that first caught my attention. I love mixing greens and pinks together. So yeah, this looks really nice. So this is the fullest look that I have for this palette. I don't have anything with pricing or anything yet, but like I said, this is more of a sneak peek. Oh yeah, because it was really cute about this contest. It was like, in the comments, describe the fairy you are. You help people live in a mushroom, have leather wings. I thought that was really cute. And it's an international contest. So anyways, yeah, I've been wanting to try them for a while. Etsy's shipping, I know it's not their fault. Etsy's shipping is crazy. So I think that's been the reason why I've not picked up anything from this brand so far. But if they keep releasing all these amazing things, as soon as my no buy is over, there's going to be some adding to cart, I think. Yeah, there could be some adding to cart. So anyways, that's it. Nice and simple and easy. I'm not sure if I'm going to have anything to build. If I did try to build anything, I guess the Nomad one. I was curious to see if I could build a Nomad palette using all the Nomad palettes that I have, but those, multi-chromes that they're showing, I don't think I have anything like that. So I may have to do something else for Monday's video. I did have a request to do another look with the Chucky palette, so you never know, that may be the one. So anyways, that's it from me. Please let me know if any of those new releases are interesting to you, or if they're bands that you tried, or did you get the Nomad? Do you have a video I should be watching? But anyways, that's it from me. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still discuss new releases together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon.